up and sit down.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third seasonal qualifiers of the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals. My name is Megan, one of your hosts, alongside Brian. Brian
up?
with a Y.
What's up?
Yeah,
Biryani.
Briani. No, we haven't given you a nickname for the stream, have we?
Nasi biryani.
Nasi Brian. Nasi I Brian. Anyway, we're watching the match here between Faisal Rosmarudin and Jose Lau, and taking you through the day will be myself, Mick. We've got Brian with a Y, and the Grey Ogre himself, Ben Huang.
Ben Huang.
Yeah. So yeah, we've this is comparative RL,
Yeah.
right?
Invitation only. Yeah.
By invite only.
Yep.
You'd had to have scored what 40,
30 or
Quali-
35, I think.
35 QPs,
QP, yeah.
qualifying points, right? And you do that by playing games
Daily
in the
events,
store. And if you do
monthlies.
well, you get more qualifying points and stuff like that.
Or win a monthly.
What?
Or win a monthly.
Or win the monthly, yeah. And immediately that gets you in with a buy.
Wow.
That's something really good to
I
have.
see a Steam Vans.
Oh, okay. So Faisal maybe playing.
Mana Confluence also.
Oh, Faisal looks like he is playing
Some spicy
blue red.
stuff.
Maybe blue red Phoenix.
It's probably Teamer something because I saw Mana Confluence, I think.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
a favorite passage? Maybe
Yeah,
those
who knows?
gold color lands, man.
Yeah, take two.
Take
Pass
two.
the turn.
Not suspicious at all.
And Jose here is playing blue black self mill.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yep. With the cat. Yep. Blue Black Self Mill, Cat, Emery, Cauldron, and Price Amalgams. Yeah, I saw I saw the deck before. It's pretty fun. Looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like who cares if you mill your Cauldron, right? Because you have
You're
Emery.
gonna get more, and you got Emery, which can get you back the cauldron.
What is that?
All right. So
what did Jose play? Artifact? 2-drop artifact.
Key to the City. Is that Key to the City? Yes,
It
that
might
is Key to
be.
the City. So you tap it, discard a card. Target creature cannot be blocked, and then whenever you untap the Key to the City, you can pay 2 and you can
draw a
draw a
card,
card.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like Faisal's playing Teamer, maybe Reclamation.
Okay. Yeah. That seems.
Standard deck that made it into Pioneer.
Oh, for sure, it's good.
Yeah, it has a
So second
has a
Growth
better land
Spirals.
base. Better land base than in standard.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Still no fetch lands, but
Check lands.
check lands. Yeah, check lands are good.
Check lands are very good.
And man lands, man. Man lands are underutilized. I feel man lands are currently underutilized in
Oh yeah,
Pioneer.
Wandering Funeral, man. Lumbering Falls.
Again, right? But the thing is about Manlands is that uh it's good for a format that's not so fast, right? It's really bad for a format that's like that just like racing through
Well,
like life totals.
Pioneer has slowed down because of the bans.
Oh
Right.
yeah, which then
Smuggler's
Manlands
Copter,
are
you
great.
know.
All right, so discards a
Dead.
haunted dead.
Discards 2 cards. Discards the
Oh,
price
and the
amalgam.
price amalgam.
Feels good.
Oh, do you feel the value? Do you? It gets back the price amalgam as
Yep,
well.
so
So
he
he's
did
got.
he did it all on Faisal's second main
Yeah,
to trigger the amalgam on the end step.
yeah. So Faisal still has the ability to
Priority.
respond.
Yep.
Yeah. And he has the ability to like get rid of the price amalgam at end step.
What
So
is
he
this?
does that.
Is this Walk Slash or something? What's
No, it's deal 3 damage, exiles the card.
this? Scorching Dragon Fire
Yeah, Scorching Dragonfire, that's the one.
from Throne of Eldraine.
Hey man, like you gotta incendiary flow is only as a sorcery,
Yeah,
right? So this
yeah.
is like incendiary flow plus. It's a great great upgrade.
Everything in the things you wanna exile, I guess, are price amalgam, which is only X3,
Mhm.
and
Well, there are. I
yeah.
mean, like,
nothing much else you want to exile.
are there any like recurring cards in Pioneer? Not too much, but instant speed is the most important thing, right? Like Smuggler's Copter. Previously we had Smuggler's Copter.
Oh, and scrap heaps also.
Oh,
There
okay,
aren't enough
that's
Scorching
easy.
Dragon Fires to go around.
In this matchup, yeah, I guess. Oh, right. Emery can bring back the yeah
Scourger.
Scrounger.
Why? You can just. I guess.
I don't
You
know.
hard cast a Scourger
Yeah.
from your yard.
But Jose is like dealing 3 points of damage a turn, right? Consistently. And even if he does lose the Haunted Dead, like he can bring it back. So
But right
no
now,
much loss to
Faisal,
him.
Jose has no cards in hand.
Jose has no cards in hand.
But he has. No, he does too. But he has Emery on board, so he can.
Yeah, he can get back stuff. Typically he can get back creatures. But Emery's gonna die here.
Shock.
And
Yeah, of course, against a red control deck, obviously they're gonna have shocks out the Wazoo.
Shocks and Wild Slashes. Wild Slashes are, I think, really good, but like your deck needs to be able to support the second function of Wild Slash for you to put it in. Actually, it doesn't have to, right? It's just
Doesn't have to.
it's
Who cares about the damage prevention?
fog.
Only against fog, only against Nexus fog.
Yeah.
But you'll be taking out your wall slashes against them anyway. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Well, you ping all the smaller creatures, and then when it
Does Simic Nexus have small creatures?
no, it doesn't. Yeah.
Exactly.
The Wild Slash does it hit player? No, right? It's not any target.
I think it's a shock offside. It's a shock offside, right? It definitely does hit player. It's a shock up.
Wild Slash, yeah.
I wasn't around for KDK, so
Alright, so Wild Slash deals 2 damage
Any
to
target.
any target. So actually that's pretty good. So yeah, it is what do you
Favored
call it?
Passage.
With upside. 5 stars.
So it looks like he's exiling his Emery.
5 stars with 0 votes.
Okay.
Oh, thanks man.
With the deck list.
Oh, so yeah, so now we have the deck list. Let's go look for Faisal's and Jose's deck list. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, keep on rambling.
Oh no, all these players. Okay. With their hands. Alright, so Jose has returned 2 Scrap Heap Scoundrels. And looks like he's just gonna jam, I think. Swing with the team for 7. Alright, so fetch for a what could Faisal have? Just shocks? Yeah. Alright. Searches for island. Okay. And cast expansion explosion. Explosion for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So that X is 3. X is 3. Draw 3 cards, deal 3 damage, split. So, explosion. Gets rid of. Oh no, what did the explosion target?
Oh no. What? Did he target himself?
No, he targeted there's no misclick here.
It's like, hey, you can target yourself. You can accidentally like, oh, I dealt myself, and then he draws the cards and like, oh,
Arena is so confusing.
I did that the wrong way.
Yeah, he used explosion to get rid of I think 1 spirit and 1 scrounger.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, saving himself 4 damage right there. And drawing 3 cards. Very good card. Faisal's back at down to 9.
All right, so it's a Blu-ray control deck.
Missing the key card of reclamation. That really.
Oh,
makes,
sorry, it's a
that,
Teamer, yeah,
That really
Teamer.
makes the deck tick.
So
just
Teamer,
looking through the deck lists.
Teamer Reclamation. Well, for those of you who don't know, Reclamation, Wilderness Reclamation. At the end of your turn,
Yeah, during
You-
your end step. Right?
during your end step, you untap all your lands. That's it.
So, okay,
Full stop.
I found Jose's and I found Faisal's. There you go.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so let's take a look at Faisal's list, right? 4 Growth Spiral, 2 Scorching Dragonfire, which we've seen.
Is that
2 Search for Ascanta, which we haven't seen. 2
Supreme
Izzet Charms.
Will? Wow.
1 into the Royal. That's a very rare card to see.
It's like the.
It's a bounce spell. It's a bounce spell with upside, right?
It's like the.
Kicker.
What's the blink of an eye? But
Yeah.
aren't they functioning the same?
Into the Royal. What?
Aren't they functioning the same
Yeah, they are. There's Kicker, right?
for blink of
Into
an
the
eye?
ro-
But into the royal doesn't have kicker.
Into the
We
Royal.
have gatherer.
Yeah, I forget. I think Into the Royal is the original
Correct. It's the original one.
from
From
Zendika.
Zendika, yeah, from BFZ.
Blink of an Eye is essentially the exact same card.
Came from Dominaria, right?
Yeah. And then it's also got 1 pull from Tomorrow, 3 Anger of the Gods, which actually is very good in this matchup. But we haven't seen the Anger of the Gods yet.
Oh yeah, into the royal is just literally the same card.
It's just Kicker,
It has kicker, so what the hell?
right? Return target non-land permanent
It's
to
not
its
even
owner's
a
hands.
different
Full stop.
mechanic. It's just straight up kicker.
It's fine, you can have like 8 copies of like Into the Royal in your deck. 2 Supreme Wills, 1 Disallow, 4 Wilderness Reclamation, which is what makes the deck work. 4 Expansion Explosion, 1 Nexus of Fate, and 2 Dig Through Time. Oh,
Yeah.
Dig Through Time
So
is
every
so-
single card in his deck is instant.
Yeah. It's
Other than
Anger of the Gods,
other
yeah.
than Demon Reclamation.
Wilderness
Other than-
Reclamation and
other-
Anger of the Gods, that's about it.
Everything else
And-
is
Search for Ascanta. Sure, whatever,
Sure.
Let's take a look at Jose's deck, shall we?
Yeah, Jose's deck has Cauldron's Familiar, Stitcher's Supplier,
Woo!
Witch's Oven with the combo with the,
With the cat.
Familiar.
Meow, meow, meow.
Best card in the format, Thoughtseize, but
Thoughtseize.
only has 2 copies.
Why only 2, man? It should be 4 copies. of
His
Thoughtseize.
entire 75 has 3 copies.
Jose, you're tilting me.
2 Collective Brutality.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a pretty good main deck.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah, Collective
4
Brutality.
Scrap 2 Fatal Push also.
Mm.
4 Emeries, 4 Price Amalgam, 4 Elder Deep Fiend.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
I think he could have cut down 1 Elder
And 4
Defend.
Haunted Dead. Yeah, definitely could have cut 1 Elder Deep. 4 seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Plus, the only things you can emerge out of that high CMC is your
the
Haunted
Haunted
Dead.
Dead.
And
That's it.
Amalgam, that's all. And maybe Emery.
Emery is 3, yeah.
3.
You'd still have to pay like
higher,
4.
His highest CMC is 4.
Yeah.
1 Urbok and 1 Grier Reach Sanitarium. Okay.
Yeah, that seems
That
about
seems
right.
fair, but okay, Collective Brutality is for the discard. Yeah.
So I guess it's like replacing the Thought Seizers with Collective Brutality,
Yeah.
right? But like you have them in concert.
he wants,
because
he
that
wants the
is-
discard. He wants the alternative cost to discard. Or you
Ah,
escalate,
okay.
right?
Yeah, I mean like that's the thing, right? I think you could have cut down on 1 Elder Deep Fiend for 1 more Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is such a powerful card, especially in a format like if you go back to like the Theros KTK, uh, era. Thoughtseize is basically if you play black, right? Thoughtseize is in your main deck.
And especially also if you're playing such a combo-ish centric deck,
Mhm.
you want the Toxic to steal the hoses from his hand, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like even after post board, you want to Toxic him on 2 to take away that rest in peace or
Mm.
whatever, right? Before he lands it on 2.
Yeah, so Thoughtseize is actually a very very powerful card. The what do you call it? The collective brutality. Not
Doesn't do as much.
Yeah, it doesn't do as much. It's still a very synergistic card for your deck, right? Because
Very
it
good
allows you
against
to.
Faisal though, because everything's instant.
Everything is so sorcery. Oh, it just happens to be matched up with Faisal today. So Faisal here down at 5 life. He's got
Yeah.
like this one turn to be able to fight back.
But he just cast a Decru time, right?
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
took out is that the 7 cards? No, this is his
This is
current hand. Anger of the Gods obviously going to be very very useful in this situation. Just get rid of that
How many angles does he run? 2?
Anger's 2 main board. Oh, 3 main board. 3 main board. And like
so
2 scorchings.
Faisal also prepared for the recursion
Yeah.
decks.
Oh, can you imagine if you've got like if you just made your price amalgam like just 1 more toughness?
It's a replacement
Yeah,
effect,
yeah.
right? Anger. So
Yeah.
The things don't hit the graveyard, right?
Never.
They never die. Also.
It's just like
there are no die triggers. They just
if they
exile.
were supposed to die, they don't
exile
die, they
instead.
exile, yeah.
So you don't.
Wow, somebody is learning about replacement effects. Woo!
So you don't trigger the Stitcher supplier.
Yeah. Oh, there's a print error on. Or one of the deck lists. I see. Okay. Mm. Reptar Koto saying, do we have access to lists? Yes, eventually you will get access to the top 8 deck lists, but throughout the day, not so lucky, yeah.
Wouldn't be fair, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true. During the tournament, yeah.
During the tournament, you don't
But
nobody
no,
gets
but they
access
do it
to
for
it.
Proto, I think.
What?
But
They,
everybody
they
gets
post
it,
it like
But everyone in the top 8 gets
has
to
access to their every
the
other's
deck list,
list.
yeah.
Yeah.
Before you even hit like day 3, like nobody's got access to the deck list except for the judges. And that's
So yeah, Faisal
I didn't see this was round 1. My bad.
slamming down the
Yeah. Soon.
slamming down the reclamation.
And this before doing all this
Doing
before
the trigger, yeah.
yeah. So he gets back his price amalgam. Alright, so enters,
Now during Faisal's end step,
and now Faisal needs to deal with a whole giant board. And does he have the ability flash and or quicken?
I don't think those are legal, right?
I don't know.
Neither of those are legal.
Yeah,
Oh, why?
that's M10, I think.
Could he be playing Torrential Guildhall?
Oh, that would be
Should
fun.
he be playing Torrential Guildhall?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no.
That would be cool though. Like end step, tap 3 mana, untap, tap 3 mana again. Torrential Guildhall, but there's no like instant speed board wipe at this point, unless you're playing like white. But let's see.
Stepping
Maybe
out.
it plays like Teferi +1 and then like board wipe in response.
The thing is, I think people aren't playing Guildhall because of Baby Teferi, right? Because the
Yeah,
ability
it
doesn't
makes-
work. But yeah,
Makes it
feels
so
bad.
much harder to like get rid of Teferi. Teferi is
Tree Fairy,
kind of annoying.
Tatriri,
Okay, so what is
blocking-
happening
blocking
here?
with the Lumbering Falls,
Right. Okay.
trading with the Amalgam.
All right.
So
Going to blocks.
yeah,
And Jose here obviously can give something unblockable with the
the key to the city.
with the key to the city.
Yeah. So I'm
But
not
does it matter,
I'm
right?
not sure why there's a counter on the Stitcher supplier. I think
Oh,
just
that's a
spirit.
1/1.
That's
That's
just
a
spirit,
yeah,
is it?
1/1 spirit. So the spirit can't be blocked. And then Faisal looks like he's only got 1 blocker.
Yeah, I think it's just too little, too late, right?
Mm.
Faisal managed to only get his reclamation online like
A little bit too late.
Turn
yeah.
8, turn 9. It's too late.
Okay, so
But
he will be
he's gonna
able
shock down
to
our scholar.
shock and then copy the shock copy that shock, and that brings
so
Faisal down to 2.
two.
So Jose here could have had the win. Jose actually could have had the win if he had
Make
given the price amalgam
unblockable.
unblockable, right?
Oh right, cause the amalgam
No,
was a 3-3.
he still needs one more point of damage. He still need one more point of
Cause
damage.
block the Stitcher supplier lah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the entire group trades. That's fine. Faisal goes down to 3. Unfortunately for Faisal, Jose here has, just recursion and almost inevitability. I'm just gonna get my dude back. I'm gonna get my dude back.
Yeah, and Faisal. But the thing about Jose is that he has no other way to make food other than the witch's oven. So
Right. So if
there
he,
is reach through the Korean formula, yes, but he has no way to get food.
yeah, that's true. He needs like, let's say like something like Emery to bring back the witches oven.
yeah.
And, so we'll see. Maybe Jose just like draws 3.
Jose is very safe. He's at 21.
Yeah, I mean like he's at 21, but Faisal can like turn the corner, right? Like all he has to do is
But we
just
saw him use another copy of Explosion. So he used 2 copies of Explosion to save his life.
and this becomes problematic. But so the issue is that Jose here might get very greedy, right? He might just try to bring back his price amalgam with the scrap heap scrounger at end step, before end step, and then Faisal has priority. He casts basically an Anger of the Gods, and then Jose is in a lot of trouble
during
again.
second main, right?
During second main. So then Jose is in a lot of trouble, right? So
And he does have it in his hand, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh wait. No, that doesn't work.
No priority.
You only get back the price amalgam at end step,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
you
yeah,
have
correct,
to do it.
Correct.
Let me bring out price amalgam,
At the beginning of the next end step.
which means that you have to do all that shenanigans.
Okay, here we go. A large pool from tomorrow.
Okay.
So Faisal needs to hit another expansion explosion. And he doesn't. He hits 2 copies of reclamation.
And that's the scoop. Yeah. So it's just 3 points of damage. I mean, like, it's just 3 points of damage, right? But yeah, Faisal just doesn't have the tools right now to deal with a board.
Yeah, Jose had the 3 damage on board also.
Yeah. So
Stitcher supplier and the spirit.
okay. So let's take a look at like Faisal's sideboard. 1 Fiery Impulse, 2 Cinder Vines, 1 Aether Gust, 3 Goblin Rebel Masters, 2 Mystical Dispute, 2 Izzet Steadicaster. This I think will be quite good. 1 Chandra Torch of Defiance, 2 Glory Bringers, and 1 Nif Mizzet Parun. So I think you bring in something like Mystical Dispute for the early, price amalgams don't get a cast, so it doesn't really matter. Izzet Steadicaster is fantastic in this matchup.
Not
Gets
really, though.
rid of all the flyers.
You only get 1 spirit from the Haunted Dead. The only ones you care about are like maybe the cat, but you don't really care about
the cat just
the
like
Stitcher
okay.
supplier, don't really want them to die also.
That's
I don't think
true.
you'll slide that in, yeah.
Okay. Wow, then in that case there's not much that Faisal can really bring in. Maybe
Jose
the
on the-
Fiery Impulse.
Jose on the other hand has 2 duress, 2 Unward Ego to bring in. 1 Thoughtseize, 1 collective.
The one more
Brutality.
Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
What does he
take
what
out,
does
though?
Jose take out?
I think you probably take out Elder Deep Fiends, right?
Yeah, there's no real reason why you'd be running Elder Deep Fiend in this matchup.
Because you're gonna tap stuff on his. You can tap. Well, after he untaps with his Team Reclamation,
You can
and
tap
he,
his
and he passes
lands, right?
priority, then you cast you merge your Deep Fiend out.
Yeah, I
And
mean
tap down some lands.
that's true. You keep maybe like one
Keep
One
moving.
Elder Deep Fiend.
One Elder Deep
or
Fiend.
2 Elder
You
Deep
definitely.
Fiends.
I think you take out the Fatal Pushers unless you want to save them for the Lumbering Falls. I don't think so.
No, but the Lumbering Falls have hexproof.
Oh,
So you can't really- yeah.
So,
So you might as well take out the Fatal Pushers.
So-
But the thing is, right, Jose doesn't know what Faisal has in his sideboard. So Faisal might just transition to become like a aggro creature beatdown.
Oh,
The fact that he's got Goblin Rebel Masters, Glory Bringers, and Nif Mizzet and Chandra. Like he could just bring all these creatures in and they just like overpower Jose, right? Jose's game looks to be quite slow. It requires some setup. And Goblin Rebel Master just very, very, very fast.
Just beat him down with creature quality, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, uh,
Just have
was
better, bigger creatures than him, like the Nymph Mizet, the Glorybringers.
yeah. So if Jose is aware of like this transformational sideboard, then I don't think he needs to change too many cards.
I don't think
More thought
I don't think
seizers.
he would expect. I wouldn't expect it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Teemo Reclamation deck. In fact, you're probably expecting the, Nexus of Fates and stuff like that. So you might want to bring in counter spells that do exile cards.
But I don't even think Faisal sideboarded that way that you said.
Faisal just wants his game plan. Like, I think he sees himself a little bit unfortunate that he didn't see
The
a turn 4
reclamation.
Reclamation,
Yeah.
which then caused him to waste for all intents and purposes, like waste 2 explosion, so
The early game he doesn't have much to filter for the reclamation actually,
Mm.
right? Only
Yeah.
the Supreme Wills and the Growth Spiral to draw a card, search to is that charm to like loot. I don't even think you want to do that with your is that charm, right? It's not
No.
there for the draw to discard too. It's there for the
It's
shock or
yeah.
the counter spell.
Well, yeah, for this charm for
'Cause
Faisal's
it just cut his
for,
disadvantage.
for Faisal's case, probably that's what he will want to do. But like you get to go through your deck really fast, right? Like two cards cards deeper is actually quite significant.
What I want to see is Jose top seizing Faisal and Faisal copying top seize with the.
Oh, that'll be fun. that'll be dumb but fun.
Come
Duress here.
on, Duress. Probably the growth spiral.
Yeah, you'll take one growth spiral, just
Slow him down a bit.
Yep.
Especially he's so little lands in hand.
Yeah, he's gonna be looking for a forest right now. No, just gonna draw. Lumbering Falls here is a nice play.
Yeah, because Faisal wants to. Wait. Now he can't cast growth spiral on two.
Well, he can't cast Growth Spiral. It's okay.
Either
Like,
way.
yeah. He couldn't cast Growth Spiral either way, right? Because Castle Ventress will also enter the battlefield tab because there's no island. Hey, this is not fetch land, bro. This is not modern, man.
Wow, power
You're
level
watching
s-
Pioneer,
Power
bro.
level so low, man.
What's with this power level shit?
Okay. Laser. Is that Drowned Catacombs tab also?
Yeah. Well, he's not gonna crack his land. He needs more lands, and
He
he
wants
does
to draw
find it.
lands.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
does find the island.
Looking at Faisal's deck, he runs like, I assume, like, what, 20 something lands?
Mm-hmm. Alright, so passes the turn, just waiting for that witch's oven to hit the battlefield.
Does he have a counter spell in hand? No, right?
No, he doesn't, but
Just
he
two
can get
shots.
rid of the cat in response so that it doesn't get the value from the witch's oven.
First one activation, right?
Mm-hmm. So we'll play Growth Spiral, drop the land, crack the Fabled Passage and get
Drowned Catacomb, turn 3. Unmod Eagle?
Whoa, counterspell,
There's
come
no
on.
counter. He doesn't have a counter spell.
Jeez.
He can try to. So he can Growth Spiral, but
Alright.
he can't even fetch for untapped land or anything.
Okay.
So
No,
he
now
could-
he can fetch for an untapped land.
It's like,
Hey man.
yeah.
Okay, so 2 shocks.
He's
What
probably
does he
gonna
call
name-
it?
probably
Price
Reclamation,
amalgam,
right? Yeah, he named
Oh, okay,
Reclamation.
reclamation. Yeah, my bad. That's like, why am I calling for
Price amalgam.
price amalgam? Wrong deck.
Wrong deck.
Wrong side of the deck.
Okay, so now, yeah, Faisal is in a lot of
Indeed.
trouble.
Yeah, he's indeed. Well, the next one would probably be explosion expansion, and then that wraps up the game.
Yep.
Like I don't think Faisal has like 20 points of burn in his deck at all.
Yeah.
21 at this point.
21.
It's a little bit hard. If like he cracks like one, just cracks one.
We should
food.
give Jose one.
Oh, yeah.
One game.
Good point. Jose is up one
one.
game. Yeah, congrats, Jose. Like Faisal is definitely a formidable opponent, but
Mhm.
Jose looks like he is
Like
taking down Faisal with
Yeah.
relative ease.
if you had asked me who was gonna win, like from the start, I would say
Is it like
Faisal.
Faisal? Yeah,
But-
Faisal definitely like got it in the
But
bag.
yeah, it's just a unfortunate game one, and then now, yeah, I don't know if. So it's still correct to put the shocks in, right? Because you want to stem the bleeding, right? You want to slow down. It's just that he
Mm.
he didn't have the counter spell for the Unmarked Eagle, and that's so sad.
Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate. So like now Faisal has to play fair magic, right? Like
He's spending his entire turn 5 to scry 2,
he needs lands.
and he's allowing Jose to untap with Emery. But I don't think there's artifact in the yard, right?
yeah, he needs lands right now. No,
No,
Faisal,
he
I
doesn't
believe
need
this is Jose's end step.
Oh.
He prefer to have lands. Yeah, instead of killing the Emery, he can kill the Emery later.
Yeah, that's true.
Untap,
Okay, yeah.
draw,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Right, so Niv Mizzet Parun, that was the top card,
Oh.
and is that going to be?
I think he's just gonna slam the. Oh no, he's.
He's not going to kill. Okay, he's not going to kill Emery. That's fine.
Because I assume there's no artifact in his yard,
Mm-mm.
so he's fine with just taking 2.
Yeah.
He's still a very healthy life total. Yeah. Wow. With a Niv Mizzet in hand, I'm really liking Faisal's odds now. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's his win con.
That's another
That's 20
win
points of
con.
burn right there.
Okay, uses the
Lumbering Force to block.
Lumbering Falls to block. Alright, duress you.
Yeah, sure. Take the shock. Takes a shock. Shows
Takes
the Niv
one
Mizzet.
shock.
So Faisal wants to draw a land right now. So
Yeah, Niv Mizzet immediately get value, shock your face, deal 1 damage to the
it
cat.
doesn't get it, I think.
Not untapped, so that's a tap land, but he might as well.
Yeah, he's just gonna pass.
Okay, lucky.
Yep. He's gonna protect his Niv Mizzet.
Alright, so end step, let's get rid of 2 cards. Bring back the Haunted Dead. There's going to be a 1/1
Spirit, that he
spirit
forgot.
on the battlefield.
Yep,
It's
he
a
forgot
miss
it.
trigger.
Yep.
Beat you. Yep. People forget. People do forget.
So now, right now, Faisal is gonna have to take it all. I think he's gonna activate the.
He can Lumbering Falls and then block one of the price
Faisal is
amalgams.
giving him the one.
Wow. Wow. Brotherhood. Brotherhood. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 points of damage here on the battlefield. That's a very sportsman-like.
It's a 2/3, right? The Haunted Dead.
No, Haunted Dead
2/4?
is a 2/2.
Oh, 2/2.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing is, yeah, I don't think he wants to put the Haunted Dead in the graveyard.
But Jose has another Haunted Dead in the graveyard, so doesn't really
So
doesn't really matter.
So
Yeah.
he should block the Haunted Dead. Yeah, which he is
Yep.
doing.
So
Okay.
taps it up, blocks the Haunted Dead, kills it.
I don't think he should shock here. He should next turn slam the thing and then shock
Shock,
the prime the amalgam and then use the ping to
kill the
to finish out the amalgam. Right.
either get rid of the amalgam or get rid of the flyer and the Haunted Dead. So now I think he definitely doesn't want to trade, right? Like the whole point was to keep the extra land
Correct.
so that he can cast the Niv Mizzet
And the shock.
and then cast a shock. You just take the damage. I think it's not worth the.
Wait, so did he block the Haunted Dead or not?
No, he didn't block the Haunted Dead, did
He
he?
took 6. He took 7. So wait, what? Scrying again. He's probably gonna bottom the lands. Is that a brazen? He doesn't have brazen.
Brazen Borrower? No.
But I'm very surprised that this deck isn't similar to the Team Reclamation deck of Standard, where you have the Brazen Warriors and the Bone Crusher Giants.
Yeah, because everything is at instant speed, right?
No,
You just
but-
keep
No,
casting
but
stuff at
those are
instant
just
speed.
pure card advantage, isn't it? It's just I Bone Crusher Giant you, then
And
I have
then
a four,
I bounce you, and then on my turn, on your turn, and get like a 3/1 flyer, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Not as efficient, lah.
Brazen Warrior is so good with Reclamation because you just have so much mana that hey, why don't I just get a free
Why
3
don't-
on
yeah.
body?
I get a free 3/1 at the beginning of my end step or
Yeah,
beginning
I
of your end
bounce
step.
your 3 drop, whatever, just bounce everything. I guess the argument could be said that these aren't actual instant and sorcery, so they don't go to the yard, and so you can't really dig through time with them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You need like you need a longer process to be able to do that.
And I don't think you can hit them off through Ascanta, right?
No. Oh wow. Okay, so Faisal here digging for his Anger of the Gods, and he does find one. That's great. So that dig through time actually he scried too, able to put a dig through time on the top. Hey, hi Matthew.
You're not playing, right? No, I got no points. You just here.
You got no points.
He said I got 20 something points.
Uh,
Okay.
I also got no deck.
So oh okay.
Yeah. So yeah, anger. So he's definitely gonna cast anger now.
Bang, Anger of the Gods does get rid of everything. Exiles. He looks like Jose here going to
Trigger the haunted dead and just have three power on the
yeah.
board.
So he's got like 2 turn clock right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Faisal was like asking where the haunted dead was, and it was already in the yard.
Yeah. So there was one Haunted Day and he discards another Haunted Day in the yard. He's got another one in hand, in fact. Yeah.
So yeah, he's just probably gonna shock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a very efficient use
Shock and take
of
one.
all his spells. Emery here going to hit the battlefield. Can we find
Oven,
an
no.
oven? Maybe he took
Jose's
out.
only on 3 lands.
Maybe Jose took out the
So,
oven.
I think the turnaround is coming because there's still the Nymph is that.
Here we go. Nif Mizet.
Yep.
Is that a shock?
And he
No.
passes. Okay. Not enough red. Faisal doesn't have enough red.
Oh, triple blue, triple red. Yeah. Yep. That's true.
I saw the other day. I think it was standard.
Uh-huh.
Some guy turned 6. Island, mountain.
Wow, that's nice.
Cast Nymph is that.
Was that like from the starter deck?
I don't know. It's just F&M.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. So he draws a card, snipes down the 1/1 flyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna be now he's gonna be shocking and pinging. I think Jose that Anger of the Gods, so crucial to the
That dig
to
through
the
time
matchup.
really. Whoa. I think without the dig through time, Faisal would be dead.
Mm.
Because he only had a Nimizet
And
and a shock in hand, right?
yeah. All right, so
And he didn't even have enough red to play the Nimizet.
the is that yeah. Shake was saying
Yeah.
like he didn't have any red, but finally. Yeah, this game looks pretty dead for Jose. Anything that he comes out like,
Will just die to the trigger, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay, on his draw step. What's happening?
Yeah. No. Dexterity errors. Dexterity errors abound.
Okay.
Yeah, well the Splendor
Bina?
Reclamation the Reclamation is very, very good. But of course Jose able to get a very early advantage but not capitalize on that advantage, right? He's able to, get Faisal just down to 4 life points, but Faisal just has it in the bag. What I think Jose's deck is missing is Creeping Chills.
Oh,
Right?
right.
You're playing self mill?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He
play
does. Yeah. Creeping Chills. Creeping Chills is every self mill
Right.
deck like wet dream, right? You here's the battlefield. And it's like yeah, exactly, right. It's one attack from your price amalgam. It is I don't know. Key to the City is just maybe Key to the City should have been
And like you see, like the Cauldron Familiar, Oven and Emery, they took up 12 slots and they did almost nothing this game.
Yeah.
Only Emery does some stuff. Cauldron
But
Familiar,
Emery- but-
Cauldron Familiar doesn't work without the oven, and it's your only way to get food. No other way for you to get food.
You know what? Emery will work great with Hangerback Walker or what, or like Walking Ballista. Emery will work great with Walking Ballista. How about that? I think that would be
every-
fantastic. Just
every
like
turn 2 mana ping one.
I don't know, you can you can cast it for like huge amounts, dude.
There's better stuff. Like in Panya you don't have enough mana in mono blue, not like Urza, right? To make a large Walking Ballista.
I know, no, but you can just like 1 or 2 each turn and just have inevitability.
Maybe mono blue devotion with Emery mono blue devotion. Then you with Nykthos, then you make a large ballista.
Jin and I
that-
don't know what's like double triple blue. All the that would be
Black.
how about green blue devotion? How about that? Oh, okay.
Right
That's
now,
true.
right now there's Simic devotion. Yeah.
With Oko and no man, but Emery.
The only good blue devotion cards are I like Brazen Burrow, maybe two
Brazen Borough.
Brazen Burrow.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not that
I
great.
don't think it's
lah.
worth it to play. It's not
Mof.
worth. Yeah, Gatwick. It's not worth to play Jin.
Yeah, Getwick actually is a very good card for like mono blue devotion. But it doesn't ramp you up like green does, right? Green has voyaging satyr,
I know.
which is
Mono Blue
amazing.
Devotion with the magic mirror from Throne of Eldraine.
Oh, the shit! That only gets you two.
The magic mirror is the payoff, isn't it?
What is the draw? Is the draw cards?
Draw, drawing cards is winning
Drawing
the game.
cards is awesome.
As a blue player, drawing cards is winning the game.
Yeah, man. It's like in your head, I am so far ahead because I've drawn out like half
Okay,
my deck.
So we finally have an oven in the yard for Jose.
Oh.
See the legacy in November.
What?
Were you all casting the legacy in November?
No.
No. What was it? Huh? Oh yeah.
Oh,
No.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
I
was
watched
casting Legacy in
I watched that. I
December,
watched
yeah.
that.
That was ridiculous, man.
Okay. All right. So back to the game. Like death by zombie small guy and
Emery. Okay, so but there's no way he can untap with Emery, right?
yeah.
Like, Faisal has so many shocks.
Look at
He's
it.
gonna
He's got
cast
like
an
Anger of the
Anger
Gods.
like
Just
now.
do it now before anything actually happens. This is tough.
What does Emery get back from
Feel, only the Witch's Oven.
And the Witcher's Hour is
Yeah, Witch's Oven brings back a cat and
And that's it. The
and
Witch's
then
Oven
the
isn't
cat brings back the cat brings back price amalgams.
amalgam. Yeah.
But seriously, I think you can replace like all those 12 cards, right?
yeah.
With like 4 creeping chills and like you could even bring back like 4 Nakamibas, 4 creeping chills.
Alright.
and-
It's already
and-
in deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, some other cards that have like
Yeah, that's
you
that's true. Like I don't think it's worth to
Recursion from
sacrifice
graveyard.
12 slots just for those 3 pre-parasitic synergistic cards.
Yes, exactly. Thoughtseizes could be
It's full
put in.
playstyle of Thoughtseize.
Yeah, full playset of Thoughtseizes, full playset of like
you don't play top 6
the
main
thing.
board lah, this kind of deck.
No, you do, man. You do. Disruption is so good.
Disruption is
Yeah, but Dredge doesn't play
but
it,
it
but
doesn't have the
like
power level of Dredge.
exactly, right? You
Because
don't
when
have
you
don't
these
have
cards
Dredge.
main board, you dilute your game 1. This kind of decks
Yeah.
must win game 1 one.
Yeah, that's
And you
So
must be super
okay,
consistent.
I think Emery is there. Emery has a purpose.
oh okay.
Because you want to self mill.
All right. So
What's happening?
in response to the
Is that Elder Deep?
to the
Yeah, already been.
in response to the fire, Elder Deep Fiend
So he
does
doesn't
come
get
out.
exiled.
He saves his Haunted Dead
Nice.
from being a goner.
Blue red got no answer to that.
Yeah, there's no there's no
Yeah.
one about the already finished. It's too large a body. It's a 5'8" or something. 5'7",
Yeah, it's 5/6.
5'6".
5/6.
Yeah, that's
It's just big. It's just
it's
a big
Yeah,
fatty.
it came out too fast. Yep. So now Faisal doesn't have a response to it, and he's just gonna take
Just
6.
2 turns off.
It's
Next time he
a
can cast- Next time he can cast the whole.
I like what Jose has in hand. I think you play you just play the collective brutality. So now it goes down to
6. Down to 9. I think.
Down
And he
to
passes
9.
turn.
no man collective brutality. Take out like Faisal's like power card, man.
Yeah. Looks like
He's
he's
got-
he's aiming to do that. The
I
100
know collective
they did.
brutality.
Yeah, he can still have mana up for 100 dead, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 100 dead is 2 mana.
Mhm.
He wants to do Haunted Day lah.
He wants to do Haunted Day. He's still got 2 cards. He can play collective brutality and take out the instant sorcery that's in Faisal's hand.
Near level card, honestly.
Mm,
He should be running 4.
there's no
Mm.
is zombie fish in the
Maybe.
format.
Gom-
Oh yeah,
Gom-
zombie fish. Yeah.
Fish is definitely better than Haunted Day.
Mm.
Oh yeah, so I could see just playing just playing it's
Just
playing
like
I don't know.
Emery is a mill card.
Emery is
right?
a mill card, so it's like she's like borderline makes the deck, right?
Yeah.
She has synergy on the mill side. Maybe you don't care about the artifact side, right? And then you just go Emery.
Then wouldn't you just play like the card that enters the battlefield just mill? Oh, it only mills opponents.
Yeah.
Only mills
Only the anger
Frantic
to
Sin.
get rid
Of the deep fin.
Oh, the Elder Deep Fiend. Wow. Okay.
5 damage coming across next turn.
6 damage coming.
All right. So brings back.
Brings back.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Only 1
Bring it back.
Oh, and collective brutality is also reach.
You see,
It's reach
collective.
also. It's reach also.
I
Just
know,
to
no,
them,
but
it's drain.
okay.
He could have taken the.
He could
angle.
have taken
The
the anger so that Faisal doesn't have anger and
Drain now,
this
see,
thing.
I don't know
So
what.
like
Yeah.
Faisal is in a
Yeah.
uh,
But
Faisal is in a kind of a pickle here. He's got to find a second
angle. Gotta find a second
anger.
angle.
That second anger
But
is
second
going to
angle
be
doesn't do much because he's another haunted dead in the yard also.
yeah, but a haunted date is
So the haunted dead will just come
oh,
back.
he's
and
got
then
two
he'll
cards in
just-
back. Yeah.
And then yeah.
All right. So
It's
anger
not
and a
enough.
land. Anger and a land
It's not enough. Oh, for shock is it?
for sure. Yeah.
He still has Kusaki brutality.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
so but how many cards does he have in hand? If he needs to discard 2 cards to bring back on the day, no?
Oh yeah, that's true. Does he pass? No, there's no way he's passing.
All right. So land
Yeah, it's taking
and
two.
anger.
Land
Okay.
anger.
So
But I don't. Does Faisal have shock in hand? He does not have shock in hand.
he does
Oh,
anger.
those are 2 blue cards. What? It's a name is that and something else.
All right. So he's gonna bring one more back. That's gonna be
Did he discard cards? He,
Haven't discard yet.
discarding 2 cards now.
Then he
Okay.
discarded with brutality.
Yeah, he discarded brutality.
yeah, and
Oh,
that's a
that's it.
handshake. Wow.
No
Okay.
shock, no
So
shock.
no
Yeah, no
shock.
shock.
Okay. So shock came from the top 7 cards. All right. So Jose there, I think his
Should
deck
have-
can be optimized,
Should
right?
have brutality, right? Yeah.
I think he should have brutality. He take away the anger of the gods. That
Def-
first
definitely needs
one
creeping
did not have to happen.
chills. Yeah.
Because if Faisal was looking for an answer that turn, then he would be in a lot of trouble,
Yeah,
right?
correct,
He would
correct.
have gone down to 3, and then Jose will still have cards in hand,
Yep.
which then he can bring back another prize. He can bring back another haunted amalgam.
But if
Yeah.
I think this is
would-
a list that he took, right? Demon Samuel. I saw this list on MTG Goldfish.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the list doesn't have Creeping Chill or he took out the Creeping Chills for some reason.
Yeah,
Because I'm really curious as to why there's no Creeping Chills or Nakomiwas.
I know that's a little bit strange. Anyway, we'll figure it out after we talk to Jose later. We'll be back in about 5 minutes time, so don't go away. Remember, you can join us on the stream. Actually, no, you can't join us for the rest of the year. This is the last stream for the year.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah.
Or is it? Yeah. this is the last stream for the year, but we'll be back in 2020 with I believe the first stream of the year is going to be the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals
Invitational.
2019.
Oh, that's cool.
So you guys stay tuned for that. Yeah, and in the meantime, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games, and do find us on our social media feeds, Twitter, Instagram, and
See you in a bit.
Facebook. Yeah, and we'll be back in a bit, so don't go away. See you guys.